Dear students, I am going to dictate a passage relating to shorthand, that is 90 words per minute. Start. Mr. Deputy Speaker, Sir, I would like to express my sincere thanks to you for having given me an opportunity to speak on the motion of thanks to the President's address to the joint session by the President of India. Everybody today is very much concerned about corruption. Let us apply our mind to it. Which political party is from corruption? Which political party is not taking black money or unaccounted money for facing elections in this country? I entered the legislature about 50 years back. My friend, a member of parliament, is sitting here. This is the 50th year in my life as a people's representative with only a 2 years break. I have seen what is going on in this country. People who give sermons must touch their consciousness and say without any black money or the money given by industrial or corporate houses, electoral politics is possible and that they are not obliged to them when in power. That is the situation prevailing in this country. All of us have to think as to how best we can improve the situation and how best we can remove corruption from our administrative and political systems. All these things are collective efforts. All of us should think over it without mixing politics. We have failed in finding out a suitable remedy for corruption, which is a more dangerous disease than cancer. Mention has been made about 2G spectrum and other cases. I am not going into them in detail. Economic reforms were brought by Mr. Manmohan Singh in 1991. I was a member of this house at that time as a newcomer. I told Dr. Sahab that day that agriculture sector would be adversely affected with these economic years. After 20 years, he has expressed on several occasions in his speeches that we have to suffer very badly. I have repeated his own statement here. I made a sincere effort in 1991 to bail out the country from the economic debt trap that it had entered into. Chandrasekhar, who was the Prime Minister and who is no more now, pledged about 30 tons of gold to save the situation. You yourself had kept about 150 tons of gold to overcome the situation in 1991. You tried your best. True, our economic growth is going to be appreciated all over the world. At the same time, with the rate of corruption prevailing in India, we have to bow our heads in shame. We all must seriously think over the issue. It is not a partisan issue. It is not an issue of the ruling party or the opposition party. With my little experience In the last 5 years, I have seen 7 times when elections were so cheap that with 1000 rupees we used to fight elections. Thank you. Dear students, I am going to dictate a passage related